What's going on, everyone? Welcome on into Faust Reviews. This is where I'm going to be reviewing movies, television, TV shows. So, this channel is just getting started. Hit all the buttons, all the freaking buttons. First movie I'm going to be doing is going to be The Beekeeper by Jason Statham. Right off the bat, I just have to say, this movie hit on so many different levels, and this movie needs to teach Hollywood a lesson about simplistic over just pure simplicity over pure stupidity. How about we go with that one? This movie is called The Beekeeper. Jason Statham plays a beekeeper, literal, but not in the beginning of the movie. He does, but he is part of this organization also known as the Beekeepers, who are basically like a CIA black ops unit that, take out bad people. They get a name, they take them out. Basically, this movie was made on a budget of where's the budget? Where's the budget? A budget of $40 million or less. $40 million or less. It grossed $66 million domestically in the United States and Canada, and $86 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $152 million. Why is something like this so much better than new stuff that they're trying to make today? Because they kept it simple. They gave the fans what they wanted. Action, action, more action. The action was badass. The action was awesome. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you go see this movie. Jason Statham is back, baby. Let me just say this. He is Transporter-esque back. And I'm not talking about the newest Transporter movie. I am talking about Transporter 1, Transporter 2. He is back. Jason Statham looks like he's 20 years old. He doesn't, but he looks like he feels like he's 20 years old when he's doing these massive, just violent scenes. And it's so John Wick-esque. And I feel like we're taking kind of a curve here where people just want more of these John Wick movies. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, right? Beekeeper, Sisu, which I'm doing my next review on. Keep an eye out for that. So the story opens up with Jason Statham. He's working on an older lady's property. And what we come to find out is this older woman is pretty much a good friend of his, right? Someone he found a closeness to after his retirement, okay? What this movie is about is getting scammed for all your money. And I know you guys out there know somebody who's been scammed, trying to get scammed. You yourself get scam calls probably every day. So this old lady gets a call on her phone that, something's happening with her computer. So they tell her she can go into her computer and type these things in, which she does, and bam, they take everything from her. And she had millions of dollars saved up. She had her whole life ahead of her. She had a whole donation thing she was doing with that money. And it's gone in the blink of an eye. All of her money, a couple $1,000,000, turns into zeros. Now, what does this old woman do at the end of her life with no money? Well, she commits the ultimate sacrifice and commits suicide. And it's tragic. And when the police finally get there, the FBI, the woman's daughter, the police do get there, and they find him over the body because there was a call came in. It wasn't Jason Statham, it was someone else. And the first thing they see is Jason Statham over this woman's body. They got to assume it's him, right? But after they run gunshot residue on his fingers, he doesn't have any. The old woman, on the other hand, does. Her daughter shows up, knows that it's him, thinks it's him, is all gung-ho that it's Jason Statham. It's Jason Statham, which his name is Adam Clay. Such a cool name. And so the woman's daughter is Emmy Raver Lampman. I don't know if I'm saying that right. That's the agent in this. And as you guys will know, Josh Hutcherson is Derek Danforth. He plays Derek Danforth, a rich kid essentially, living off his mommy's, paper. And Josh Hutcherson, we all know him, The Hunger Games, right? I guess he wanted to do a bad guy role, but he fit pretty perfectly into this role. And the story just keeps getting deeper and deeper. And so the agent apologizes for Jason Statham. She thought he killed her mom. He loved her mom. He explained story. He's a beekeeper. They go through and they find the honey and all this stuff. And Jason Statham, a switch goes off. He calls the Beekeeper Corporation and asks them, for a name. They give him the name. He goes to this tech place. Spoilers. Turn off now if you don't want any more. You need to watch this movie. Come back, and then we'll get into it. Goes to this tech place. It's like a 10-story, regular building. We have them all everywhere, really. And he goes up to the top floor, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" And he's got 2 cans of gasoline, and he just starts pouring gasoline onto all the computers. No one's gonna stop this guy. No one can stop this guy. He is unstoppable, and that is what I love about this movie. And I feel like this is why we need more movies like this. It's so Terminator-esque, right? It's so the plot armor's thick, but the good guy's gonna come through in the end, and it's just great. These movies, just keep making them. But I'm worried because Hollywood's like, do we keep going with the bullshit we've been putting out, or do we keep making with the fans happy? You make the fans happy, and the fans pay the money to go see these films and TV, and it's not hard, So this movie was phenomenal. It is just so good. So Jason Statham goes on a rampage, punishing scam artists that bankrupt the old lady for $2 million from a charity fund she manages. And he just goes on a rampage, and the rampage, it just ensues. And it just gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and you just think, that's it? No, it's not it. Faust is going to tell you why. Because the son, the money he got to start these scam corporations is from a very high up person in our government, and it just so happens to be the President of the United States. It's wild. So when they find out that Danforth, that it's her son, it's the president's son that he's going after, right? They have the FBI out there. You got the agencies looking for, and Jason Statham shows up and walks through the front door, and the cops are scared to go in. I mean, this is such badassery at its best. They have to hire the best mercs, and like the fighting. There's one sword scene at the end, not a sword scene. It's more of a knife scene, but it's a very large knife. And Jason Statham's fighting this like Australian merc, and dude, when he just ends him, it's just like it's freaking awesome. It is some Sisu level awesome, John Wick level awesomeness. I'm telling you. If you guys are badass action moviegoers, you need to go see the Beekeeper movie. Why haven't you seen it yet? You need to see Sisu. Why haven't you seen it yet? But the Beekeeper, Jason Statham, such a badass movie. I highly recommend it. 10 out of freaking 10. This, and you know what? It sucks I didn't see this in theaters, but they've been doing this lately more. I don't know if you guys are big on Google Play or not, but so every so often a movie will come out and it'll go straight to Google Play for $20, and I can rent it at home for $20. Why go to the movies for $40, whatever it is, with me and my brother, when I can just rent it for $20 and we can watch it here? We got the Bose speaker set up and everything. Look, I got the Bose speaker right here. Got a little Bose speaker, little $90 speaker. Got it for like $60. It's freaking great, man. It's like surround sound in here in my little shitty garage room that I got, and we get it done. I do want to make this room better, but money, right? Hollywood, money, the root of all evils. But if you spend the money on good properties, you'll make the money back. And that's where we're going to end this one. The Beekeeper, phenomenal. You guys need to go see it. It's an action movie galore. You won't be disappointed. It's Jason Statham at his freaking finest. I'm telling you, it's a 5 for me. Go and see this movie. Hit the buttons. Subscribe if you are new. Faust Reviews. We'll be back with another one. Peace out.